Telia and Sonera, or rather the Swedish and Finnish incumbents, were testing and marketing the forerunners to today's mobile telephony as early as the 1950s, 60s, and 70s. But mobile communication only started gathering pace at the end of the 60s, when all the Nordic state operators were invited to a meeting in Lofoten in Norway, where the Swedish Televerket presented a proposal for common Nordic standards for future mobile telephony. The foundations for today's modern mobile telephony and the world's most widespread standard were laid in Lofoten. Shortly after the meeting, the 14 fundamental principles for mobile telephony were established, and at the end of extensive development work, NMT, Nordic Mobile Telephone System, was launched in the early 1980s. This would subsequently be developed into GSM and 3G. To this day, these foundations remain the fundamental principles on which modern mobile telephony is based. The development was based on an open system without any patent protection in order to promote rapid deployment. When NMT was launched, it quickly proved a market success. Everyone wanted a mobile phone. In order to be able to handle the huge demand and international distribution, work was started almost immediately after the launch of NMT on the next generation of mobile telephony, GSM, based on the same principles, except this time using digital transmission technology. The Nordic countries, with their know-how and experience, led the way in this work too. The Nordic region became the mecca of the mobile world and had the densest mobile usage in the world. Sweden and Finland set the tone for this work with their expertise and have continued in their pioneering role. The most recent milestone was 2009, when Telia Sonera became the first company in the world to launch the next generation mobile services, 4G, that facilitates even wider broadband services, requiring high speed and quick response time. But the pioneering spirit was not restricted to mobile technology alone. Televerket was in the international front line in bringing fiber cables into commercial operation. International carrier operations were started to support large international corporate customers, an area where Telia Sonera is still the leading company in Europe and one of the most prominent in the world. Stereo radio transmissions and early activities related to the development of the Internet are also on the list of accomplishments.